Hi, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venus. It's NieRe. I am here with your December 2020 reading. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the focal point of December for you. So, the main energy, instinct. Instinct has to do with that gut feeling, it has to do with that intuition. For you guys, paying attention to that intuition and those body sensations when you're around people and in situations, you want to pay attention to those. How you feel when someone says something, when they do something, when you're in certain situations, when you walk into a store, walk into someone's home. This is what you want to adhere to. This is your guidance. This is a part of your internal compass, the intuition, the instinctual matter. If you want to, you can take a look and research about the wolf. We all have instincts, but for you, Cancer, this is very important for this month. It's just paying attention to yourself, the signs and the symbols of what's happening around you. Square. Interestingly, similar to Sag, they got this card too in connection with their focal point. And so something around you could be very demanding. It could be a struggle, but you still have what it takes to pay attention. Pay attention to those red flags. Do not let it deter you. No matter how uncomfortable you get, do not run away from the pain. You can address any pain that you could be feeling, but do not shut off your instinct, something that is precious to you. Some of you may need a form of protection. You might need to unplug a bit from the world. Saturn is a part of the reason why things are challenging for you right now. All of you may not be able to relate to this, but when it comes to Saturn, you learn through tests. So Saturn has to do with an accumulation of wisdom and still having that ambition, that discipline to push through, to try to learn. Some of you guys may have deadlines that you need to pay attention to. You are going through a maturing process. And I would say that with the cards that are revealed right now, there's something about you being able to see more about reality, like through your own eyes and through your own truth, but really being able to accept what is, no matter what anyone says. So, for example, if someone is stalking you, let's say if someone's stalking you and they're like walking behind you, right? And they're following you around every corner. You got that gut feeling, you know that something's off. And you kind of communicate with the person and you're like, hey, what are you doing? And then they're like, oh, we're going in the same direction. We have to go down the same path. And so this person may try to make it seem like it's something harmless, and they may try to get in good with you so that you are taken off guard. But what you need to know is that gut feeling and that intuition, and no matter what the person says, If you see contradictions, then something is off, okay? 9 times out of 10, 10 out of 10, something is off when something is not adding up. And I know for Cancer, it's not often that they don't listen to their intuition unless there's something around that they want really bad, like a relationship, because they really love someone. But other than that, intuition is very important for Cancerian people. So Saturn is here to teach you something. That's what this instinct is about. Saturn wants to know if, one, I keep saying this, if you're paying attention. 2, if you're going to pass the test. Some of you guys might be going through your Saturn return, which happens between the age of 27 to 30. Sometimes it happens months before you turn 27 and months after you turn 30. So sometimes that energy trickles into the age of 26 or into the age of 31. So I'm also seeing a deck of cards. I'm seeing someone hold a deck of cards and they're not showing their hand. So Saturn wants you to learn discernment as well. You don't have to communicate everything it is that you see to someone. You can be discreet. You can act like you don't know as a form of protection, right? Because sometimes we can't let our enemies know that we are aware and that we're onto them, right? It really just depends. And you will learn the difference between the two, when to do that and when to not. Okay, so what do you need to know? You need to know that you have spiritual strength, that you are building yourself up spiritually, and that you can get through whatever challenges that may arise because it's about what's coming from the inside. So adhere to that meditation, that deep breathing, yoga. Go towards the things that are going to make you feel balanced, that are going to make you feel connected. You want to be connected at this time as much as possible to yourself. Material harvest. Wow, I just noticed that there are 2 9s here. So 9 plus 9, 18 still equals a 9. 999. All right. You can look up the number 999. Some of you guys may have been seeing 999. And I'm hearing that 911 is important for you guys as well. Like some of you guys may have seen that, or it would be good for you to look up the meaning of 911, including 999. You are going towards rewards, but something is also ending. So this could be the end of acting like everything is okay, or the end of not paying attention to your intuition and turning a blind eye. You have gifts. That's what I'm being told. You have gifts and you need to use them. And because you need to use them, I'm hearing that Saturn is going to make you use them. I'm not saying that anything bad is going to happen to you. I'm just saying that in my family, around my friends, we have this saying that you better use what you got, use what God gave you, or it's going to be taken away. So the ending has to do with, for some of you, it has to do with not using your innate gifts, the things that you know that you have. This could have been something that you have ignored in the recent past. You can no longer do that. because we all have gifts, every single one of us. And it doesn't matter which walk of life you're from, you will hear stories from point A to point Z about people from different cultures, people who speak different languages, people from different religions who will tell you about experiences where either they received messages from God or their angels, or they had a divine intervention, or they just didn't like they don't know how they survive certain things, how they survive cancer, a car accident, miracle stories like that. You need to adhere to what you know you got. You can no longer ignore yourself. Also, for some of you, I just got another message. This could be a level up of spirituality for you. Like, no matter it be this or that, there is a definite level up in terms of spirituality. But for those who already know that you have the gifts, I'm just seeing that you are going towards a next level that will bring forth possibly new gifts. Maybe your gifts will be stronger, or you'll find different ways to utilize them. Okay, let's see what else we need to know. Temperance in reverse. There's something here that you do not need to compromise anymore. Maybe you've been compromising your gifts. Didn't I say that? You've been compromising something, and you need to be more true to yourself. The Empress. You're a very spiritual woman. You have a lot to offer. You have a lot of things that some people don't even have. Like, you do have a specialty. You specialize in something, and you have to figure out what that is. We all have specialties, but some of us have that specialty. Kind of like how some people say that there will never be another Michael Jackson. Our perception of him is that he had it all, right? I'm getting this type of vibe. Not that you're like Michael Jackson, but there's something that you have and that you can possibly share with others that people won't be able to find just anywhere. It's like a dime a dozen. So what you need to know is that you got it going on. Seven of Pentacles, be patient with yourself. Saturn, the thing about Saturn is that, I don't know, like I think of Saturn, if I were to say that, if I ever wanted to add like qualities of Saturn to like a serial killer, I feel like Saturn would be the serial killer that wants someone to like die slowly. I hope this doesn't trigger anyone. I'm just saying that Saturn, like if Saturn is aspecting anything in your chart, it wants to make sure that you get it. So not only is it uncomfortable, but it's slow because it feels like the lesson is going on forever and ever because you have to do trial and error. You have to unpack and pack it up. Like, I want to say that you have time, so be patient, but do not waste time. It's no rush. Saturn is going to give you the time, but you need to be disciplined and work at what you need to do. Queen of Cups, coming out as your element, step into your power, into your intuition. This is the element you need to be in. So what is your advice? Your advice, it says finesse. The wrong kind of approach will end things before they even start. Try not to be overbearing. If you swing and miss, shake it off. Save face and give it a shot another day. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say trial and error? Do not become self-defeated. This is a part of the learning process. You're supposed to make mistakes. Saturn knows that you will make mistakes. What Saturn cares about is that you are trying to make the effort in your life. Yes, you need to be making effort to do the right things, but Saturn, the energy of Saturn needs to see that you're doing something. and that you're being consistent with it. It's like a boss. It's like someone wanting to see that you're actually serious about what it is that you say that you want, and what it is that you say that you want to do. And so, I mean, Saturn is saying put your money where your mouth is. Saturn wants to see action. Okay? So take those steps. This is a really good reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. Share to whomever you feel needs it. Thank you. Take care.